Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today I've got a very interesting reading for you, and it's called What Are You Being Prepared For? By your guardians, angels and ancestors, whoever is helping you currently on your journey. And yes, recently I've been told a few times by people on my Russian channel and on my English on this channel that I'm too expressive in my readings, too emotional. But then I get so confused always. What is the point then of spirituality, of channeling, of guidance, and if you're not holding space for people, if you're not connecting to them? It's like whenever myself, I'm watching other people's tarot readings, and I really struggle to understand the message when it's very dry, when it's like precise and direct, and there's full of solutions and fixes, and it's like, you know, those people who say like, your second chakra is not developed enough, you have to meditate more, otherwise your life is never going to change. And I don't think we really need to hear that. It doesn't help us feel better about our circumstances. It doesn't. We are all going through our personal journey, and we all have our own timing. And all I'm hoping for is to put your feelings into words, is to hold space for you, to feel things with you. And yeah, all I'm hoping is that what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, the words that are coming to me are helping someone to get through difficult times, through fears or confusion. So yeah, I'm probably never going to stop crying in my readings. So I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a moment. Please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that resonates with you the most. Let's go. Hi everyone who chose pile number 1 or citrine stone. Let's see, what are you being prepared for right now. We are opening the reading with the 3 of Swords, Melody, Death, Waiting, 6 of Swords, and Surprise. Oh, my sweet pile ones. We have been getting over heartbreak, obviously. Something crippled you down, something made you feel so much pain, so much disappointment, so much sadness with this 3 of Swords and Melody. Like, it's not only emotional heartbreak, it's like the situation, what happened, something that broke your heart and hurt you so deeply. It just drained you of all of your life force almost. Like, this is the energy of not being happy when you wake up, not being happy when you go to sleep, being tired in the morning, waking up, not wanting to get up from your bed, feeling indifferent to coffee even for some people. This is this energy of like, I'm tired, I don't know what to look forward to. The situation completely took all of my energy, took all of my joy, happiness, life force. All of these thoughts that are kind of dragging you down, not uplifting you, very heavy thoughts and emotional pain, a lot of emotional pain. I wouldn't be surprised that this is a breakup or an ending of some situation. I'm feeling this, it's either a betrayal or just something unexpected, something you never saw coming, like in a million years. This could be that you were trusting someone, that you were putting all of your trust in some situation or a person, and you were hoping for something and it never came true. some promise was never delivered, or maybe you got screwed over by someone, or yeah, your loving, warm and tender heart was hurt. Obviously it was really hurt. But what's interesting is that it's the energy of the past, because this is the first row. It's the past. That's what you've been going through recently. That's what you've been dealing with, healing your precious heart, trying to get over this person, the situation, this ending. What's happening now, it's almost like you have accepted the situation, you have accepted that this is it, this is the end. And now you're just waiting for like a final push, or the last straw, or maybe with this death, and waiting. Almost like you're waiting for the cycle to close up, for the feelings and emotions to leave you, for your mind to get cleared up, for you to finally be transformed again. Maybe you want to stop feeling something for someone. Maybe you want to stop hoping and waiting for things to turn around, for things to go back to as they were. But you're definitely waiting for like a final confirmation, or waiting for yourself to change from inside out, like for internal transformation, for psychological transformation, for the change in your approach to the situation. Like aftertaste, I'm getting this feeling aftertaste that's not comfortable, and you're waiting for this to dissipate, to leave your life already. Almost like waiting for a rebirth. Like, I'll give an example. This is a general reading, but just an example of a breakup. When it's all happened, when it's done, when you are grieving it, this is the energy of grieving that you're in currently with this death and waiting. But it's almost like you're waiting for, that there will be a time you will be over this person. Because it happened with you so many times in your life already. It's always hard when you break up with someone, when you lose people. But then like a month later, or maybe 6 months later, you feel like it doesn't bother you anymore, it doesn't touch you anymore, it doesn't move you as much anymore, this pain. The memories don't come as much, and you're free. That's what you're waiting for at the moment. Freedom, transformation. And I see you moving on. I see you moving on in the future with the 6 of Swords and surprise, and I feel like it will be almost unexpected, like when you least expect to feel so much better, to feel so relieved. You'll just move on. It will happen naturally, and I see people helping you. I see people coming in. It could be friends, or maybe family, someone, your loved ones. You're moving on from some really difficult time in your life. Draining time, disappointing energy is like all over this spread. Like disappointing for you in the way you feel about the situation. But I see you moving on. It could be even like an offer that comes to you to move somewhere, to change your environment, to change your life somehow, to approach some new endeavor, maybe to travel as well with the 6 of Swords. Travel is often indicated by this card. You will move on. You will leave all of this behind. Don't even worry about that. And this experience, this pain, this whatever you went through, this conclusion, this ending, has prepared you for going to a safer harbor, going to another way of living life, and finding your people, finding your tribe and your soul family. And it's going to be surprising to you how effortlessly you continued your life. You moved on. You took off. I want to say, for some reason, took off. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 1. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely, this is the energy you've been in, suffering in silence. Maybe you couldn't even share this with anyone because of fear or shame, or you didn't want to be stuck in this energy, in this pain, by discussing it with other people, by sharing it with other people. You just wanted it to bury this in yourself, to bury this memory, this pain, and just let go of it. But it was sad. Like, it was really sad for you. It felt lonely at times. You felt like no one would understand you. Maybe it's difficult to convey your story, to explain what was happening to others. But it's so interesting because I'm seeing that you're going to get your light-heartedness back. You're going to get your childlike energy back. You're going to get your joy back with this childhood energy and innocence. Almost like nothing or no one will ever be able to take that away from you, to make you feel tired and old and sad and inferior to someone. You're just going to preserve your beautiful childlike energy, your soft heart and soft approach to people. Like, that's for sure from now on, because that's who you are. You'll start loving again. You'll start opening up to people again. You'll start feeling emotions again, feeling open emotionally. Yeah, this is a beautiful card. Maybe you'll go somewhere where you grew up, or maybe to your family, or you'll meet your childhood friends, or people who are important to you, and they will really help you with this Six of Swords and childhood, this combination. You will be surprised by how much support you have from the people around you. But I see you coming back to yourself. I see you getting over this. You'll definitely come back to yourself. And what I'm also feeling here with this situation is that it was karmic. It was a lesson. If it was a connection, if it was a romantic relationship, then it was a lesson for the both of you. You agreed to experience this, because we've got this card, contract. Yeah, karmic contract, very, very strongly coming through to me with these cards, and with this 6 energy, which is also Venus, relationships. It was painful, but it was in your contract. You couldn't do anything differently. It's no one's fault here. Whatever happened, whatever caused you pain and sadness and this huge transformation, you were meant to experience it. And now that it's over, it's just you're a better person from what you have experienced. And you know this already. And we've got this card, North Node, which is also about karma, which is also about lessons for our soul evolution in this lifetime. And it says, step out of your comfort zone. To me, this is what it feels like, what happened to you. You dared, you risked it, you stepped out of your comfort zone. Maybe you dated someone who was like out of your league, or maybe you tried to, tried some art or some endeavor, some hobby or interest that was like scary for you, but you did it. You stepped out of your comfort zone. Even through struggles, even through hiccups, difficulties, you learned things, and you grew. This is growth. This is evolution for your soul. Yeah, and I feel like this was coming towards you as well with the 6 of Swords. Leaving behind the past pain, the past comfort, or being being courageous to start over, being courageous to move on and trust again, and to change your life, change up your routines, and maybe to travel, to change your environment and people around you, like your circle, stepping out of your comfort zone, because you've been in this really sad, really difficult energy for so long, for the 3 of Swords and Malady, being tired of this story. You are tired of it. That's what I'm feeling. You're fed up, and you're definitely ready to move on, Because in the middle of it, what's happening currently, the old is dying off. And you're just waiting for some new fresh energy, new fresh breeze to come and inspire you and motivate you to move forward. And you will. You are moving forward. Just look at that. And there will be support for you. There will be help for you on your journey. And you will be surprised how many people are resonating with you and what happened and how much you've changed and who are willing to do things for you just because you exist. And they are grateful for your existence. Let's get an advice for you, pile 1. What are you being prepared for? What is an advice here for you? This is beautiful. I think it's very timely for you. We have this card, Breathe. It says, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. If what I was talking about, the fresh breeze, the fresh wind, and that's what I was feeling like. It's hard to inhale almost because you're just so down and sad and stifled somehow. Is that a word? Yes, stifled inside. It's heavy on your heart, on your lungs, your heart space. It's time for you to breathe. The sword's energy is the element of air. You have to breathe some fresh air. You have to move on. You have to take care of yourself, I want to say, for some reason. Maybe meditate, go into nature. Just start breathing a bit more deeply. Not like sometimes when we are sad and almost like depressed and anxious, we are breathing in a very shallow way. And it makes things even worse, makes our emotional state even worse. So breathing would really help you. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gave you some clarity into your situation, some hope. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone who chose pile number 2 or Celestite Stone. Let's see, what are you being prepared for? We are opening the reading with the Sun, Doctor, King of Pentacles, Fortune, the Moon, and Pleasure Seekers. Pile 2. You've been healing. You've been healing yourself, the sense of self that you have, your dignity, your self-confidence, your this energy of knowing your worth, trusting yourself, being proud of yourself, being creative, not being scared to voice your truth, not being scared to show your true self, your authentic self with the Sun. Show your craft, show your art, whatever it is. I feel like you've been healing somehow. You've been healing your... Maybe you were very timid, very shy in the past, or maybe you were struggling to speak up, to share things that are important to you. Maybe you've always wanted to become very successful, popular, or maybe even like famous, and I feel like you're a very creative person and you're very ambitious, but there was something about you that was holding you back, and now I see that you've healed from that. And this is so interesting because you've got the Sun and the Moon in one reading on both sides of the King of Pentacles. You're such a stable person, you're such a resourceful person, such a good friend, someone so reliable, so trustworthy, so helpful. And but then sometimes I feel like you go, there are two opposites of you, and you go to different sides, and you what is the word? It's difficult for you to contain, to keep this stable energy in yourself. And maybe that's why you were shy, you were quite timid, or maybe you were introverted, or maybe you didn't know how to express yourself properly for people to understand you, for them to see your point, to admire you, because you definitely have something to show other people. You definitely deserve to be heard, to be for your work, whatever you do, the way you maybe you're a writer, for example, you're writing books, but you never felt like your books deserve to be published, and now you've healed this part of you that were feeling like you're not enough, that you're not good enough to be known, to be read if you're a writer, to be heard if you're a singer, yes, you healed this inner struggle within you. You became much more proud of yourself, much more joyful, much more happy, and now it doesn't really matter to you how other people will perceive you, and if they will judge you or not. You're just going to be yourself and share things with others without any fears, without any worries. And that's, I feel like, what you've been going through recently. That's what you've been preparing for, is this stability, is this growth, maybe even like financial growth, material growth, because we've got this fortune card and the King of Pentacles. Maybe you got a raise, maybe you opened up your business that you were always dreaming of having, like a bakery, for example, and you always felt like, no, I can't put myself out there, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to be a business person, I would rather be in the shadow and hide myself. And now you did it, you healed that part of you. And now you feel like you really deserve more. Now you feel like it's time for you to reap the rewards, and they are coming, they're definitely coming. I see that this is a very auspicious moment in your life. Whatever is happening, regardless of the situation in the world, you are receiving some kind of feedback, you're receiving praise, even monetary praise. Maybe you started selling your paintings, for example, and it went really well, you became quite well off. So yes, I feel like this is a beautiful time in your life when you feel like what you've been putting effort in, just yourself, you see how much other people value what you have to bring to the world, and that you deserve all of those comfortable style of life, and stability and grounded foundation for your life. I see a lot of money here. I don't know why. I feel like it's currently they're coming towards you, or maybe they're just around the corner. You're going to win something, or maybe someone will notice you and invite you like to be, I don't know, a model for a show, or to work with children maybe, and now you'll finally find a stable job. It will be like a very fortunate turn of events, because it's just around the corner, or it's already happening. You're going to be very happy with yourself, very proud of yourself, and finally very stable and grounded in yourself with what you have, what you're receiving from life. Like this source of wealth, the abundance is going to open for you, and it will all pour inside of your life, all of those treasures, whatever it is for you, money, stability, acquaintances, opportunities. It's all coming to you, because you healed something in you. That's why, not because you made a beautiful work, or maybe because you wrote a beautiful book, or no, it's the energy of yourself changed first within yourself. Because with this doctor energy and the sun, almost like you healed your inner child, your insecurities, something about you that you were feeling like, oh, I'm no one, I don't deserve that, or maybe I'm gonna fail at that, I shouldn't even try, it's all pointless. Now you feel completely different about yourself. Now you feel like you're worthy just as much as anyone else. And the universe will show you that it's exactly exactly true. You're worthy of beautiful things. You are. And also we've got this moon and pleasure seekers. This is so interesting because it's the opposite energy, but in a good way as well here. That's what you're being prepared for. Going deeper. You are going deeper now. What's happening with you currently, with your life? This success, this abundance, this prosperity flowing into your life. The circumstances, the opportunity, people, help from everywhere. This will cause you to change internally once again. And you've been preparing for this, even if you didn't know it. Because the moon energy and pleasure seekers, it's almost like you'll start changing your life. You'll start changing your relationship with others, your goals in life, your intentions, whatever it is you want for yourself, how you want to be feeling. You're not going to be skipping on the surface anymore. You want to go deeper. You want to have more meaningful relationships. You want to have better friends around you. Maybe not those who are just using you, seeing you like whenever it's comfortable for them, dumping all of the gossip on you, waiting for you to finish speaking so they can start talking. You know, those kind of superficial friends. Now almost like that's something that doesn't really, it's not valuable to you anymore. With this moon, you want to go deeper. You want to be surrounded by the people who are on the same wavelength as you, who feel as deeply as you, who are interested in psychology maybe, or in spirituality, who are dreamy souls and artistic people just as you are. Yeah, who just resonate with you. And I feel like maybe you will be changing your circles, like the circle of friends, or maybe you will relationship your dating style, the people you see yourself with, or maybe even home, like living conditions. Maybe you always lived in an apartment in a huge city, and now you feel like you got all you need. You got your money, you got your abundance now. You just want to live on a farm, somewhere in the forest by the river, and that's where you will go with this moon. That's what you're dreaming of. You have some really deep, authentic desires in you that are going to come to the surface very soon. But then you'll have to change your life somehow. You'll have to adjust it. But you were being prepared for this. So I feel like it will come very naturally. You will change your lifestyle somehow. Maybe you will go vegan, for example, if now you don't need to, I don't know. Now you have enough time to cook vegan food, for example, because you're more abundant. Maybe you're working from home and you have more time to cook a plant-based diet or something like that. Just changing your perception, changing your habits with the moon. The moon is always our routine, our habits, our unconscious drives. There will be change. That's where you're headed. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh, I need a sip of water. Pile 2. I can't even look at this. We've got this obstacle and challenge, and this is similar energy to 5 of Pentacles. The energy of poverty consciousness. That's what it is. Feeling like nothing is ever enough. I don't have enough money, my salary is horrible, there's so many obstacles, I can't travel because I don't have any means, my living situation is not good, I can barely pay the rent or whatever it is. This is where you were. This is your past. This is what you were healing from, because now obviously you are in this King of Pentacles energy, much more abundant, much more prosperous. And all of those obstacles, like this broken bridge, you just jumped over it. Just recently you did. You just jumped over it. You're on another side of the river now, of the whatever it is, the difficulties. You changed your life. You're not in this poverty consciousness anymore. Your life is on another level. And we've got this card, abundance. This is what's happening, and this is what you were prepared for by your guides, by the circumstances in your life, by the struggles and the lessons you went through to reach this level of abundance, of this level of bloom in your life, happiness, wealth, security, stability, and feeling like your life is just expanding and growing, and now you're much more free. I feel like financially, maybe in your lifestyle, there is much more freedom, but at the same time as well, stability, incredibly beautiful stability, that you feel happy and not fearful about tomorrow or struggles of tomorrow anymore. So that's a very beautiful energy. And then we've got this card, crystals or focus. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't really maybe relax just yet, because of what's coming here with this moon and pleasure seekers. I feel like I keep hearing hold the vision, whatever it is you have in your mind, in your heart. Maybe the vision of your life, like the house you want to live in, the dog you want to have, like a pet, or maybe the relationship you want to have, if you want to get married, if you want to have kids. Don't allow the pleasure seekers, the superficial stuff, like partying or wasting your money on something like cigarettes, I don't know. No judgment here, whatever you do, but something that doesn't resonate with your soul, something that feels small and insignificant now. Don't let that distract you. Don't let the people distract you who are trying to stray you off your path, of your direction. You need to focus just a little bit more. Hold this vision, like this woman is looking at the stars in this moon card, and she's obviously hoping for something. She obviously has a vision, has an image of something inspiring. Hold on to that. Don't let go just yet. You're almost there. Life is going to get even more better. It's already quite good for you with this King of Pentacles. I like it. It's a good energy. But it's going to get even better. Just focus. Even if this vision is completely insane, like living off the grid somewhere in Canada, I don't know, in Costa Rica, in a bungalow in a jungle, whatever it is, because this crystal and focus, this is quite an unusual image here for this card, and it's something you wouldn't see normally. But I feel like this is your dream, this is your vision, maybe like doing Reiki as an occupation, being a healer, alternative healer, like having a farm, I don't know, being a priest, whatever it is you're dreaming of. Hold on to that vision, because it's almost there. Just focus a little bit more. And then we've got this card, New Moon Eclipse, and it says, expect powerful change. I'm feeling this so strongly. You are on the verge of a huge, big, complete, radical change in your life. It's like your life is gonna turn around 180 and you will feel completely different now. Powerful change will happen. You know those big changes, like when you're first buying a house, when you're getting pregnant, when you're getting married, when you're moving countries, this kind of changes. This is what's about to happen in your life. And you have been prepared for this. You're going to go through this, and in a very dignified way, in a very graceful way. So very exciting. Let's get an advice for you, pile 2. So what are you being prepared for? What's ahead? What are you being prepared for? Oh, that's beautiful. That's just so beautiful. We've got this card, a child's love. It says the love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. It could be that some of you get pregnant if you've been waiting for it, if you've been trying. Maybe you were saving money, maybe you're working on yourself psychologically, trying to get yourself in a good place for motherhood, parenthood, fatherhood. And now you feel like you're ready. now you don't want your life to be superficial anymore. You want to continue your legacy. You're wise enough and you have enough money to do this. Maybe you want to have a child. Maybe it's about to happen now because you fixed your circumstances. Or maybe you already have children and your life is changing because of their success or how you feel about yourself. This is so interesting. Or maybe you're going to be working with children. Something about children here is very important. I remember saying that if you want to work with children, like not nurse, but nanny, or like in a child care. Yeah. And also healing your inner child is coming very strongly with the Sun and Doctor. Healing your childhood wounds and insecurities. You've done all of that. And I'm so proud of you. Because there was a catalyst for your success pouring into your life now. So yeah, this is all I have for you, Pile 2. Very inspiring reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it gave you hope, it gave you clarity, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3, or everyone who chose the green aventuring. Let's see what are you being prepared for currently. We are opening the reading with the 8 of Pentacles, Child, the King of Wands, Death, Star, and Merchant. This is so interesting. I'm getting this energy of hard work, working on yourself, working on your craft, whatever you've been doing. It's almost like putting little small details in place to make sure that whatever you produce, whatever you make, whatever service you provide, whatever you create is of the best quality possible. And it's almost like you were working behind the scenes for the longest time with this 8 of Pentacles and Child. You were working on your resilience, on your strength, on your courage, and meanwhile hustling, doing whatever it is that the goal you had with this 8 of Pentacles. You were so focused. There is so much focus on something here. Maybe it was studying for some of you, maybe it was work or your craft if you're a creative person, or maybe you were writing a book, for example. This is a general reading, I'm just going to give some examples. And you were writing chapter by the chapter, making sure that all of the all of the stories have logical ending, and it's funny, and then it's smart, and then it's intriguing, and then you were putting so much effort and focus on what you've been doing, on developing yourself, on growing as a master of what it is you're doing. Even if you were learning to make sweaters, like sewing or whatever it is, like painting art, there is so much focus here. And I feel like you was not giving yourself away to distractions, to other people, to the things that were going on around you. You were just trying to make sure that you take everything from the time you give everything to the time that you have. Like, how do I put it into words well? Almost like the time was money for you, is money now. Almost like you stifled, you shut down your ego, your urges in life, and you said, no, I've got to work on this, I have to fix this, I have to grow, I have to learn this, I have to master this craft, this skill, this language, whatever it is you've been doing, to build this house, to build this, structure. Maybe you're an architect and you've been working on a project for a really long time. And now what I'm seeing here is that you've grown so much, And it's almost like now you're ready to jump in. Now you're ready to show yourself to the world. But then you're keeping yourself back somehow. This is so interesting, because it's almost like it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to open this business, or maybe to get this promotion, or maybe to come out into the world, because you've been hiding for so long, doing your work, doing whatever it is you were busy with, your routine, all those details. It was just like putting things together. I don't know how to explain this. And now you don't even need to shout out into the world, look at me, I'm so successful. Now it's just, you are so humble. I'm looking at a very humble person here, extremely humble and almost awkward, but very masterful, like very incredibly smart, and almost like you are dedicating your life currently to some idea, to some goal, to some vision of yours. Maybe you're an activist of some sort, like you go and write articles about abuse, or I don't know, I don't want to talk about gruesome things, like, I don't know, environment. There is just something about you that you want to change things, you want to produce something beautiful. But currently you're holding yourself back because there's so much energy built up in you. You're ready to go out into the world, to be with people, to share your beautiful fiery energy, to inspire people. But then you're holding yourself back because maybe you feel like you're not enough. Maybe you feel like you didn't reach your fullest potential yet with the Eight of Pentacles. Because there's death and the King of Wands. It's almost like just a little bit more courage, just a little bit more, just a little push, and you'll go out and you'll make yourself seen. Maybe you were in this hermit mode, like you were alone most of the time, working, writing your book, changing your life, going through therapy, maybe learning something about yourself with this child. And now you feel like you've almost reached this point of just living life, just jumping into it like this King of Wands and experiencing this range of emotions you can experience with your friends, in your relationships. But somehow I feel like you're holding yourself back still. And this is also a lesson, because that's your intuition telling you, because you're being prepared for something more here. There's something even better. Big dream is coming true for you with this Star energy and Merchant. I feel like it's not in vain that you've been keeping yourself back. You've been pulling yourself back from society, from the fun things in life. Like the King of Wands, he likes to have fun, he likes to enjoy himself, he likes to inspire people, get some really flattering looks, he likes to be out and about doing like active stuff. But you were holding yourself back. You didn't allow yourself all of that. You were just grinding behind the scenes. You were working on yourself because you have a beautiful image, beautiful goal in mind with a Star and Merchant. But it feels so distant. It feels like you can't reach it. It's something almost, it could be like moving somewhere, or changing your lifestyle, or like buying a house. I don't know, but it seems more spiritual to me rather than conventional and 3D material. It's just, you have this beautiful vision, beautiful, almost like utopia lifestyle, or maybe becoming famous with the Star energy, and you feel like, well, how far am I from that? Or maybe showing your art to people, or maybe getting a degree and going abroad to study something, and you've been preparing for that for the longest time, or publishing your book, whatever it is, and you've been kind of measuring how far you are from that. When is it gonna come? Am I ready? Is this dream coming true? And it is almost there, because this is your future energy. You are almost there. You are going to shine. You are. It's even better that you held yourself back, that you were kind of calculating and rational at times, that you didn't waste your energy. right now, that you're not spreading yourself. I hope I'm making sense, because the King of Wands, the star energy is even better than the King of Wands. He's amazing, he's fabulous, he's admirable, he's successful, but the star is this energy of being completely true to yourself, authentic, and healing other people with your energy, healing other people with your craft, whatever you do, with your views, with your influence, with your... Maybe you want to be a healer, maybe you want to be a politician. I don't know how a politician can be healing. An activist, like you have an idea and you came up with this free society or something. Maybe you're an architect and or engineer, and you came up with this idea that this is how I see the world, this is what I want to bring into the world. This is an Aquarius energy, rebellious, genius energy. And you are just about to make it. Maybe you want to share your message, your craft, your skill, whatever it is, your view of the future with the whole world, and you'll have an opportunity to do that. Maybe you write an article, maybe you write a book. It's just something big. It's just something big and beautiful, and I love it. I love this energy for you. You were prepared for this by your helpers. You were going through these difficult times of being alone and working all the time, your routine, and now you're almost there, reaching the most important goal in your life, I almost want to say. You're almost there. You already have enough courage. You're ready to go out. You're ready to share this with others, but it's just you're still holding yourself back a little bit, and I think it's good. It's good. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh yes, absolutely. We've got this card, full moon, completion. You're just about to complete something beautiful, and I'm just so happy. I couldn't be more excited for you, because looking at this, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and then the Star. What a progression. You've put so much work, so much energy, so much focus on an intent on making something, on a masterpiece that you create. Maybe you're making a movie, maybe you're a director, maybe you're an actor, and then finally you are so valuable in the world. Finally people admire you. You're just you're spreading your healing energy, spreading you're known, you're just known. And we've got this card, victory, also with this full moon and completion. You have completed something amazing, something beautiful, and now you are the victor of the situation. Now you achieved the success, and it's all you, what is it? It's all you doing, it's all your hands, it's all your mind. It's not even a collaborative thing. I feel like it's you, your talents, your brilliant mind, your ideas. It's all you. You achieved it all on your own, and by being so resilient, so hardworking with the Eight of Pentacles. While others were resting or having fun, you were working. You were, working your ass off to make this happen, to get to this level of mastery. You're going to be so proud of yourself. You will achieve your wildest dream here. You're just about to get there. You've been preparing yourself for this. And then we've got this card, financial and material changes. This is what will also come as a side effect of your success. I feel like movement. It could be movement. It could be buying a property, maybe movement to another country, or getting to another level of life, like being able to have financial freedom, or maybe to afford things you want, things you need. Changes in your material situation, definitely here. That's beautiful. And then we've got this card, new moon and Scorpio. Work through your fears. Yeah, don't be scared. I see just a little bit more of intimidation, just a little bit with this King of Wands and Death. You are holding yourself back. Maybe you're ready to speak up, to share your message, to show your whatever you've been doing, your work. and then you hold yourself back. No, it's not the time, I'm not ready yet, people will judge me. Or you're trying to calculate how timely whatever it is that you're about to bring here, how much success you can get from what you want to do, opening your business or whatever it is. And yeah, that's your fears holding you back with this new moon in Scorpio. It's okay to be scared. It's okay, especially when you're doing something as big as what it's, as this energy. That's what you're doing. It's beautiful. It's like, it's a masterpiece, I want to say. I don't have any other words. You are the master of your thing, whatever it is. It would be like baking maybe for some people. For others it would be maybe you're an architect, you build huge skyscrapers, but you are the master of it. Don't be scared to show your talents to the world, to share your energy with others. You'll get there, don't worry, you'll get there. Let's get an advice for you, pile 3. What should you know? What are you being prepared for? Interesting, we've got this card, choices. It says, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Exactly, and it's even similar to this card star, like these bluish colors, going from within, then going outside, showing people what you've got, showing people your brilliant ideas, and making choices and inspiring others with those choices that you make. Very inspiring person you are. That's the energy of you, what I'm feeling here. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gave you some clarity, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.